Speaking of Kansas City, Super Bowl week is upon us, and this is my worst nightmare. I will tell you, first and foremost, obviously, hate the Chiefs. I hate Patrick Mahomes and his black magic that, all the poor goats that have been sacrificed under Arrowhead Stadium, all the
You see the videos.
yeah.
You see the videos on Twitter where they the reporters ask him about the referees helping him out.
Yeah, my favorite is
he didn't deny
Twitter.
it. So
my favorite's Twitter when he quotes the Bible and people quote it like, "You don't know, God don't know you, boy." that is hilarious.
Yeah,
but. Yeah, so worst case scenario for me personally, right?
Yeah.
I had the worst 2 hate watches of all time. First and foremost, Philly, certified Philly hater. Has nothing to do with the Eagles themselves. Great organization, very well run. It is everyone who lives in Philadelphia in the tri-state area.
All right.
Listen,
your horses.
Jalen,
Hold your horses.
I need you to get into Jersey so I can fully talk my shit. No, so what? And they put up 55 points. It's a quarterback had 3 rushing touchdowns. It was sad. It was sad. I was depressed.
It's all right. They're stacked. They don't need him to be any.
No, I'm just saying, watching them win like that and the joy I knew it brought the people who live there deeply bothered me to my soul. I know, certified.
You're a hater.
I could give a damn.
Listen, Philly needs some positivity, man.
No
negativity.
We'll let that one go. Anyways, so worst case scenario. So going into the Super Bowl, I mean, I know it's not going to be like this because it's a rigged sport, right? Yeah. But I can see Philly just blowing them out. I really can. I know it's Patrick Mahomes. I know it's this. I know it's that. But at some point, the talent of Philly is going to overwhelm them.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout. They can. I'm not saying they don't have the potential. It'll be a close game. I can't bet against KC though. I've done it too many times. I've burned myself too many times. On paper, Eagles have a way better roster. And like I said, every game in the playoffs, especially, is one in the trenches. So Kansas City has, I think, their left tackles out. So they moved Tooney to left tackle. I don't know if they're going to stay that way. They may move him back inside because the Phillies interior is just too dominant. But if they still put him at tackle, that interior, I mean, you have Trey Smith on the right side, but that left side, it might get dark.
Mincemeat, yeah. I don't see a scenario in which outside of it being straight up rigged, I don't see a scenario where they hang. It's hard for me to see it. Philly is now. I will say I think the game will go with Jalen Hurts. I do.
Spags is going to pressure the shit out of Jalen.
As much as I don't like Jalen Hurts, right? As much as I think he's limited, I do think he can hurt them at times. I don't think he does it consistently. So if he has one of those days where it's not clicking for him, I think that's how they lose. I think they start stacking the ball. I think they take the game, that second regular season game against Washington. I think the Chiefs take that game film and do exactly what Washington did. Saquon completely got shut down.
Yeah, Spags is going to send the heat. Now, Kellen has to have quick answers for Jalen because the pressure's going to come. So there's got to be hot routes to get that ball out. And that's going to determine the game. If he has answers when that blitz comes, they're going to hang in there. If they don't, it's going to be a long night, especially if Saquon can't do Saquon things.
Now, I won't even say he has to have the options. He might have the options. Jalen has to get the ball there. He has to not
there's another thing. Yeah.
He has to not. And I don't know if he has it. He played really well in the Super Bowl last time. That was last time. I'm sick of seeing the inspirational quotes. I'm sick of seeing, I didn't walk through the fire to smell the smell. I don't give a damn. Go win a football game.
He can. He doesn't need to. His team's so good. Saquon
at some point, though, it's 24-20, minute 30 left.
Oh, yeah. If it comes down to it, he's got to.
That's gut check. So that's where I'm saying, they need to go blow them out, because if they get into a close game, Jalen does not have it in him. I will put that on everything I love. he is not built to go win you a football game.
Yeah, if the ball if at the end of the game the ball's in Patty's hands.
No, if end of the game the ball is in Jalen's hands.
Either way, if it's in Patty's hands, they're going to find a way to win. If it's in Jalen's hands, that's why they have to get off to a fast start and kind of build a lead.
And I don't think so. I think KC jumps out early. I think it's a little and then I think the Eagles have a big third quarter or end to the first half, and then KC makes their push, does their thing, and then we'll see.
I'm surprised you're so confident in
Philly. I just all year, I have said it all year. One of 3 teams that wasn't able to score 30 points in a regular season game, the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think they're all that.
They never scored 30 points in the season?
No.
Really?
It was Patriots, them, and I think the Raiders. There might have been a fourth, and the Giants, I think. But I think the Giants put up that whatever game towards the end of the season.
Crazy. That's a nice little stat there. Hey,
so
you.
I got you. So I don't think they're that great. Yeah. What weapons do they have? 35-year-old Travis Kelce, Blankenship and CJJ or CJ Gardner.
Yeah,
shuts that down. Yeah, and Zach Bond. Zach Bond's he's all over that. They have Xavier Worthy, who to me is a one-trick pony. You put a physical guy.
Yeah,
when you're on Mitchell
on the line. Yeah,
Cooper DeJean has the speed to stay with him, and he's physical. Like D-Hop's 34. Are we getting
Juju? What are we doing here?
Juju, like my man can't get. What did he need? 1 catch? Yeah. Like, come on, man, make it. I just don't think they have the talent.
They don't.
Eagles,
but somehow they make it work. We said this when they played San Fran. They played San Fran. Everyone said and they were. San Fran was way more talented on paper. They were. Kansas City still figures a way out. I can't do it. I want Philly to win. I'm not pro Kansas City. I just can't do it. With Vegas and all that other.
My 2 areas where KC just flat out beats Philly, and probably the only 2 on paper, quarterback by a mile. Jalen Hurts is nothing compared to Patty Mahomes. I don't care for these Philly fans what we're gonna have no. The conversation is how stupid are you? Anyways, quarterback and coach. So that's why they win. Quarterback, and they have the best coach, arguably all time. Right?
All time.
So where Nick Sirianni is not it. So that's where you can win and lose a game, your quarterback and your coach. Now, Saquon runs for Saquon things. I mean, the dude's got 2,500 yards rushing between playoffs and regular season. That's tough to beat. So if he gets off, I think
I love to see Vic Fangio get his first title, man. He's such a good coordinator. I told people too. I told a lot of Eagles fans, I'm like, I don't know about Kellen Moore, but you guys got a winner in Vic Fangio, and he's gotten them ranked top 5 in like almost every major
he does
category.
I mean, he's got some ballers on there. So
and he came from Miami, which they basically ran him out of town.
Right. I mean, we ran him out of town, and he wasn't a good head coach. But
no, he's not, and that's okay.
Not everyone is. Yeah,
not everyone's cut for that.
So Cliff Kingsbury, baby, best O coordinator probably in the league.
This year, one of them.
They gave him a real quarterback and not a midget, and look at what happened. But my worry too with Kansas City is you're relying on two rookie corners to be able to not get picked apart by Patrick Mahomes. I don't know if that happens.
It's going to be an offensive game, in my opinion.
I see a lot of people hammering the over.
What's the
I don't know
the spread?
1.5. It's close.
What's the over/under?
49, I think it was. 24-20.
Yeah, I can see that.
Vegas doesn't lose.
Nope. They never do. Even if they have to punt, take a safety on a punt. Bro, that was the most egregious, blatant
yes, sir.
I've ever seen.
Plus 10, plus 9, or whatever. Yeah,
you thought, dummies.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. But
insane.
I don't know. I think it'll be a good game. I'm hoping that neither team wins and the stadium falls in like Batman. like the Dark Knight Rises. You remember that scene? You remember the scene? Yeah, he's running the whole field, falls. Yeah, that's what I hope happens. Wow. No one gets hurt. No one gets hurt. Or
that's
dies
impossible. Everyone's going to get hurt.
Well, as long as it's.
Listen, New Orleans cannot endure any other disasters to their stadiums.
Katrina Part 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a good game.
So, yeah.
It'll be a good game. I think it's going to be close defensive. We shall see. You got Kendrick performing at halftime. I'm never into too much of the theatrics, but
my man,
I'll be tuned in for that.
Homeboy's gonna get called a pedophile to 30 million people, man.
More than that.
Crazy. Yeah.
Probably more than that.
Yeah.
Ratings gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
That's why NFL's king, baby.
They not like us. Yeah. That's so down bad.
Yeah.
Woo! God bless. God bless, man. God
bless. Any plans? You chilling in the house and watching it, or are you going over to somebody's place?
I'm gonna chop up some massive lines of cocaine and throw the rent on a Jalen Hurts interception. Book it now.
You need to throw it on a Jalen Hurts rushing touchdown because that freaking tush push never ceases to not work.
Yeah. If there's one thing my man's gonna do, it's gonna keep Saquon from scoring a touchdown.
Well, at least a goal line touchdown.
That's why Saquon's been going so crazy. He knows he ain't getting the ball if he goes down anywhere near that goal line. He better get across.
Hey, man. How do you feel about that? Like, do you want it outlawed like how everyone else is outcrying? I honestly don't mind it. It's football.
Find a way to stop it.
Yes, get some push.
And other teams have tried it.
It doesn't work. Exactly.
It works for the Eagles because they have the best offensive line in football.
Yeah, they have hogs on the O-line. Myala, 6'8".
Big hogs.
Dickerson, Landon Dickerson, 6'6". Makai Becton, 6'8". Like
girth.
Lane Johnson is small. Lane Johnson is their smallest line. Well, besides their center, but Lane Johnson is 6'5" and 300. He's their smallest.
And Cam Jurgens is a dog too. That whole line's I really don't care personally. It just sounds like a lot of loser talk.
Yeah, I agree.
If Philly was 7-10 and they were doing the tush push, no one would care. It's because they win.
And what do you want to outlaw? People from pushing him from behind? It's a QB sneak. It's been done since the game started. I don't.
Right. Yeah. It's just one of those. They're mad that it works for the best team in football.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So, I don't want to see it outlawed.
Yeah.
Well, all right. What's your prediction? What's your score prediction?
I'm going. Ooh. I like that 24-20.
Oh, so you got the under.
24-20 Kansas City or 27-24 and Jalen Hurts shuts me up forever. Eagles.
You're not going to hear it. You're not going to hear the end of it.
No, I'll give him his props. I'll be the first one. If he goes and wins against Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl, there will be nothing left to talk.
Nothing else to say. All right, let's timestamp this.
He has the stats where it's not like he's totally terrible, and then you give him a Super Bowl win. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm not that big of a. I'm not
irrational.
I can form critical thoughts.
Yeah,
something that my Philadelphia brethren lack, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, I'm gonna go. I did say the under, huh? I'm gonna go. I said it goes. I'm trying to think of how a Vegas sports book would think.
They're pretty
on point.
I can tell you from personal experience and my tax write-offs for my gambling losses this year that Vegas is right on the mark.
I'm gonna go 20. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go 27-24 KC.
All right.
I hope they don't win, but I just can't. I can't bet against.
Yeah, it's not smart. Yeah, it's not smart betting by any means. Best quarterback of our generation. I am sick of seeing he's better than Brady. No.
I mean, yeah, he's on par, but
number 2. I'll give him number 2.
I mean, he does shit Brady could never do improv wise that I've never seen before.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I seen this
Brady
guy.
might go.
I seen this guy throw a dart literally like an inch off the ground, just sidearm it. I saw this guy freaking win a Super Bowl with a quote unquote broken ankle.
I'm not trying to hear none of that.
He was hobbling. They just shot him up with something.
Yeah, some virgin got sacrificed in that medical tent and the blood sprinkled on the fucking ankle. I'm not trying to hear none of that. That boy is not seeing heaven.
How many Super Bowls does Brady have? 7?
7.
If he gets 6, is there a discussion?
Yeah, of course.
5?
No.
So he has to get at least 6 to be in that talk.
I think so. Because Brady still has the stats. Like, it would be one thing if we were talking about, Aaron Rodgers' stats with 7 Super Bowl rings, but we're also talking Tom Brady, leader in every passing category imaginable, outside of interceptions, right? Like, he leads everything else and isn't the leader in interceptions, and he has 7 Super Bowls and did it on 2 different teams. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think Patty's got to get to.
Do you think he has to win one with a different coach, like Brady did?
No,
not necessarily.
No, I don't think so. I
mean,
that
is pretty impressive because you could just ride the coattails of your legendary head coach and to go out and who do you run it with? Bowles or Arians? It was Todd Bowles, right?
Yeah. No. It was Arians.
Was it Arians? It was with Arians, and then Todd Bowles went. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got that.
Shout out Fairlife. White person just sipping on whole milk.
Shout out Olipop.
Is that an Ollie? Oh, bro.
Come sponsor me.
Pops, man.
What you know about Olipops?
Bro.
What you know?
I have a spreadsheet going of all the different Olipops that I've tried and their ratings.
What's your favorite? What's your top 3?
I like root beer. I like cola. I like cherry cola.
Okay. I'm not too crazy about those. My first one is
Really?
cream soda. This is the GOAT to me.
Cream's good. Cream's
good. The strawberry vanilla one's good. It can get a little too sweet.
Yeah.
Like I gotta subtly.
Strawberry vanilla tasted like medicine to me.
Yeah. I do like the cherry cola too. But cream soda's number 1.
They're all good. I want to try grape.
Grape was pretty good. I'm not a huge orange flavor guy, but the orange squeeze one was pretty good. It's like an orange cream pop. Pause.
Dr. Goodwin was good. I like that one.
It was okay. I had expectations of it being like Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper,
yeah.
I mean, it is and it's not at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.